The game of basketball has captured the hearts of millions across the globe with its exhilarating displays of athleticism and teamwork. From its humble beginnings in the late 19th century to its current status as a global phenomenon, basketball has undergone a remarkable journey filled with triumphs, challenges, and cultural significance. The origins of basketball can be traced back to 1891, when a young Canadian physical education instructor named James Naismith was tasked with creating a new indoor game to keep his students active during the winter months. Inspired by games he played as a child, Naismith devised a game that involved throwing a ball into a basket suspended from a gymnasium balcony. The first official game was played on December 21, 1891, with 9 players on each team and a soccer ball as the primary equipment. As the game grew in popularity, it underwent several modifications to the rules and equipment. The first basketballs were made of leather and had laces, making them difficult to handle. In 1929, the design was improved, and the ball was made smaller and lighter, allowing for faster and more precise play. The 1930s and 1940s were a golden age for basketball, with the emergence of great players like George McCann and Bob Cousy. The game's popularity continued to soar, and in 1946, the Basketball Association of America (BAA) was founded, marking the birth of professional basketball in the United States. The BAA merged with the National Basketball League (NBL) in 1949. Forming the National Basketball Association (NBA), which remains the premier professional basketball league in the world. The 1960s and 1970s were marked by the emergence of legendary players like Wilt Chamberlain, Bill Russell, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, who dominated the sport with their unparalleled skill and athleticism. The 1980s saw the rise of Magic Johnson and Larry Bird, whose intense rivalry helped to cement basketball's place as one of the most popular sports in the world. Today, basketball is a global phenomenon, with millions of fans tuning in to watch their favorite teams and players compete at the highest level. The game has also become an important cultural symbol, with basketball sneakers and clothing worn as fashion statements by people all over the world. The history of basketball is a tale of innovation, skill, and perseverance. From its humble beginnings as a simple game played in a gymnasium to its current status as a global phenomenon, basketball has captured the hearts and minds of people all over the world. It is a sport that celebrates teamwork, athleticism, and the pursuit of excellence, and its impact on the cultural landscape is undeniable. As we look to the future, it is clear that the game of basketball will continue to inspire and captivate generations to come. Basketball has been graced by countless legendary players over the years, each of whom has left an indelible mark on the sport. From towering centers to lightning-fast point guards, the best players in basketball history have dazzled fans with their skill, athleticism, and sheer determination. At the top of the list of the greatest players in basketball history is Michael Jordan. Jordan's 6 NBA championships, 5 MVP awards, and countless other accolades have earned him a permanent place in the annals of basketball history. Known for his incredible scoring ability, fierce competitiveness, and clutch performances, Jordan was a true icon both on and off the court. Another player who has left an indelible mark on basketball is Wilt Chamberlain. Chamberlain's towering height and incredible athleticism made him one of the most dominant players of his era. His 100-point game in 1962 remains one of the most iconic moments in basketball history, and his many other records and accomplishments have ensured his place as one of the greatest players of all time. Magic Johnson is another player who stands out as one of the best to ever play the game. Known for his exceptional court vision, incredible passing ability, and natural leadership skills, Johnson led the Los Angeles Lakers to 5 championships and helped to redefine the point guard position for generations to come. Larry Bird, another player who helped to redefine his position, is also widely regarded as one of the greatest players in basketball history. Bird's incredible shooting ability, uncanny court vision, and fierce competitiveness made him a force to be reckoned with on the court, and his many accomplishments, including 3 NBA championships and 3 MVP awards, have ensured his place in the pantheon of basketball greats. Other players who have left an indelible mark on basketball history include Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Shaquille O'Neal, and many others. Each of these players brought their own unique talents and skills to the game, helping to push basketball to new heights of popularity and excitement. The best players in basketball history are a testament to the incredible skill, athleticism, and competitive spirit that define the sport. From Michael Jordan to Wilt Chamberlain to Magic Johnson and beyond, these players have left an indelible mark on basketball and continue to inspire generations of fans and players alike. Whether through their incredible scoring ability, court vision, leadership skills, or sheer will to win, these players have helped to make basketball the thrilling, exciting, and beloved sport that it is today. The NBA is home to some of the most iconic and historic arenas in the world of sports. These arenas have played host to some of the greatest moments in basketball history and have become a cultural touchstone for fans across the globe. One of the most famous arenas in the NBA is Madison Square Garden, home of the New York Knicks. Known as the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden has been the site of countless legendary games, from Willis Reed's famous Game 7 performance in the 1970 NBA Finals to Michael Jordan's famous double-nickel game in 1995. Another iconic arena is the Staples Center in Los Angeles, home of the Lakers and the Clippers. The Staples Center has played host to some of the most exciting moments in recent NBA history, including Kobe Bryant's legendary 81-point game in 2006 and the Lakers' championship runs in the early 2000s. Chicago's United Center is another arena steeped in basketball history. Home of the Bulls, the United Center was the site of the team's historic 6 championships in the 1990s, led by the incomparable Michael Jordan. The TD Garden in Boston, home of the Celtics, is another arena with a rich basketball history. The arena has hosted 17 championship teams, including some of the greatest Celtics teams of all time, led by legendary players like Larry Bird and Bill Russell. Other iconic NBA arenas include the Oracle Arena in Oakland, which was the site of the Golden State Warriors' recent dynasty, and the American Airlines Arena in Miami, which played host to the Miami Heat's championship runs in the late 2000s and early 2010s. The most famous arenas in the NBA are more than just buildings, they are cultural institutions that have helped to define the sport of basketball. From Madison Square Garden to the Staples Center to the United Center and beyond, these arenas have played host to some of the greatest moments in basketball history and have become beloved symbols of the game for fans all over the world. As the NBA continues to evolve and grow, these iconic arenas will continue to play a vital role in the sport's history and legacy. The NBA is home to some of the most iconic and memorable games in sports history. From nail-biting finishes to epic comebacks, these games have captured the imaginations of fans across the globe and have become a part of the fabric of basketball lore. One of the most famous games in NBA history is Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals, in which the Cleveland Cavaliers overcame a 31 deficit to defeat the Golden State Warriors and win their first ever championship. Led by a historic performance from LeBron James, who recorded a triple-double and a game-saving block in the final minutes, The Cavaliers' victory was a testament to the power of determination and resilience in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. Another iconic game in NBA history is Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals, in which Michael Jordan's Chicago Bulls defeated the Utah Jazz to win their sixth championship in 8 years. In what would be his final game with the Bulls, Jordan scored a clutch jump shot in the final seconds to seal the victory and cement his legacy as one of the greatest players in NBA history. The 1970 NBA Finals Game 7 between the New York Knicks and the Los Angeles Lakers is another famous game in NBA history. Knicks captain Willis Reed, who had been injured in Game 5, made a dramatic return to the court for Game 7, inspiring his team to a victory and earning himself a place in basketball folklore. Game 5 of the 1980 NBA Finals, in which Magic Johnson famously started at center in place of the injured Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and recorded 42 points, 15 rebounds, and 7 assists to lead the Lakers to victory, is another game that has become part of NBA legend. Other famous NBA games include the flu game in the 1997 NBA Finals, in which Jordan battled through illness to lead the Bulls to victory over the Utah Jazz, and Game 7 of the 2013 NBA Finals, in which the Miami Heat narrowly defeated the San Antonio Spurs to win their second straight championship. The most famous games in NBA history are more than just memorable moments, they are defining moments in the sport's history and legacy. From LeBron James' historic performance in Game 7 of the 2016 NBA Finals to Michael Jordan's clutch shot in Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals, these games have captured the imaginations of fans and become part of the fabric of basketball lore. As the NBA continues to evolve and produce new legends, these iconic games will continue to inspire and captivate fans for generations to come. The NBA is a sport that has captured the hearts and imaginations of millions of fans across the globe. From its iconic players to its historic arenas and unforgettable games, basketball has become a cultural touchstone that transcends the boundaries of sport. The best players in NBA history, from Michael Jordan to LeBron James to Kobe Bryant, have inspired and awed fans with their skill, determination, and passion. These players have become legends of the game, their names etched into the annals of basketball history forever. Likewise, the most famous arenas in the NBA have become more than just buildings, they are cultural institutions that have helped to define the sport of basketball. From Madison Square Garden to the Staples Center to the United Center and beyond, These arenas have played host to some of the greatest moments in basketball history and have become beloved symbols of the game for fans all over the world. And then there are the most famous games in the history of the NBA. These games, from the 2016 NBA Finals to Game 6 of the 1998 NBA Finals to the 1970 NBA Finals Game 7, have become part of basketball lore, capturing the imaginations of fans and cementing their place in the sport's history and legacy. These stories demonstrate the enduring power of basketball as a sport and cultural phenomenon. From the players to the arenas to the games themselves, the NBA has produced moments of drama, excitement, and inspiration that will be remembered and celebrated for generations to come. Whether it's a historic performance from a legendary player, a game-winning shot in the final seconds, or a championship run for the ages, the NBA has something for everyone, and its place in the hearts and minds of basketball fans around the world is secure.